One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Ohio's offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. And the deflection on 3rd down, how big is that? Forces a 4th down. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end again? On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it on the right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. And the Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a 1st down. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Rhodes. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. They'll run the screen. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Off play action. Bringing the heat. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Godet. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Rides the back on the option to give. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. The Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly to the flat of the wide receiver screen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Makes the catch at the 35. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Got it in the middle. It's Jefferson. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Godet. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Bobcats are on the move. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. He's going for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio! Fitted in the window for the score.
And that's why the coach decides to go for it on 4th and goal that close to the goal line. He knows he's got a quarterback, David, that's going to make the right read and the right decision when it matters most.
It's so nice to have that guy that you know is going to stay calm no matter the down. 4th down right there. Obviously trailing, needed a big play. He came through with it. And now, do you put 1 on the board, tie this game, or do you go for 2?
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. to the air on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Talking to coaches coming into this football game, he said he's got to keep his quarterback upright, got to protect him. If they give him time, he can do some damage. But so far, man, he's been hit early. He's been hit often. They've got to do a better job of protection up front.
He's got him in the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The give to the tailback. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give on the inside. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the Bobcats line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, 1st down and more. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pressure coming. He's got an open man. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just
intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Quick handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Fires to the right. It's complete. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Got a man, it's Lawrence. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense, next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. It is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Going with the ground game left. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They've been the height of efficiency here in the 1st half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the 1st half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike gets to go in at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the 2nd half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's LaBelle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Bobcats are in the hurry-up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Snagged in the middle. It's Lawrence. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The pull and throw off the RPO. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Quick strike complete. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass on second down. This time it's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Oh, they're after him. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. So now on fourth down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like Ypsilanti. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And just like that, let's send it back to the guys inside the factory.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Bobcats will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just... And this drive will start at the 25. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They've played really well in this first half.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Wants to throw on third down. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Fakes to grab. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Eagles are marching down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side now. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right.
And you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. A first down run in the red zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Trying to find the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. Got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. That cuts into this deficit. It's now 20-10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive.
When you're trailing, you got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rhodes.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw again. Fires to the middle. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Let's it fly. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and long, try to convert through the air. It's on target and complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run on the doorstep. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Eastern Michigan, 17.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the ground with the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. We've come to the end of the period. Ohio has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
20, Eastern Michigan, 17.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
Looking for a crease. It's Lavelle. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
At the 25-yard line, brings up second down.
Wants to go up top. Got him downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
He was open. He had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Touchdown, Bobcats. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets into the 23. To the air on second down. Going deep. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. It's complete to the right. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Second down coming up. He wants to throw it again. Hauls it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Got his man on the right. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Eagles are... Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Rhodes. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Eagles want to pick up the tempo.
Now with a red zone opportunity.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs. And if I get a few 1st downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
The give to the back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Bobcats come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the 1st, and keeping this drive alive.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck, no holes anywhere.
Catch in the middle, it's Godet. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Using his legs, it's LaBelle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle. Win those one play at a